Yo guys, welcome back to a new video, and today we are doing what player your club should sign in January. It won't have anything to do with rumors, it's just who I think they should sign. And this video is also very late in the transfer window. Isaac Semenyo at Bournemouth, he got some minutes in the World Cup. They need some squad depth and a forward because the only player is Tavernier, who is skillful, and he won Player of the Month in Championship. Kolo Muani to Arsenal, I doubt that this one will happen, but a good World Cup and Arsenal missing out on Mudryk, so it looks like they are looking for a winger, but Jesus is out until the end of the season, I think. But this would be a good move for Arsenal. Pau Torres, he was at Villarreal with Emery, and he performed very well. And with a deal to Man United slipping last summer, I think with Mings being dodgy, it would be a real opportunity for him to slot in with Diego Carlos when he comes back. Now at Brentford, Josh Tymon, he is a LB for Stoke, and he can attack and defend, and it is finally time for him to step up to the Prem. But he is like the modern-day left back, and Brentford lack depth in that position. Dodo at Fiorentina. Brighton this season have struggled at right back with having to play Grob and March, who aren't right backs. So he is performing well this season, and it will push Brighton on to be better. Chelsea now, the obvious one would be Enzo Fernandez, but I don't think that's realistic in this window. So Edson Alvarez is a good hard-tackling midfielder, and he will replace Jorginho, and Chelsea put a bid in for him last summer, so this just makes sense. Ndiaye at Sheffield, there is being a lot of rumors of him leaving. He had a good World Cup, but I think a mid-table Prem team will be perfect for him, where he will get regular game time, and Palace would be flattered with this deal. Oswell, obviously the main one is Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I think they need a midfielder. Now with Everton strikers seeming not to stay fit, I think they need to find one, and Shomurodov, who is a good player but isn't getting the chance at Roma. But if they sign this man, it will be an amazing signing, and it sweeps the play for Lampard. Fulham need at centre back, and I think Goldson is the perfect solution. He is doing well in Scotland, but I think now in his prime he tries to do it in the Premier League and help Fulham get that 7th place. For Leeds, I was going to have a striker, but they have signed Rutter, so I don't have anyone for them. The Swiss midfielder Sau at Frankfurt, with Tielemans leaving in the summer, he would be a good replacement, who has lots of energy, very versatile. Also, a lot of the players for the Foxes are not committed, so getting fresh blood in will get them better results. Liverpool need a midfielder, and Caicedo is obvious, and I think they need to revamp the whole midfield, and the player wants to leave, and has reportedly told his family he wants to join Liverpool, so make it happen. Man City are the only team that I can't see anyone signing, and they have good squad depth. Moukoko to Man United, it probably won't happen in January, but they need a striker, and they need some young players in the team. He runs out of contract in the summer, and it would be a success signing if it was to happen. Newcastle need a midfielder if they want get top 4 because Longstaff isn't good enough, and they lack that attacking midfielder, and we know Fekir is a quality player, and would fit at Newcastle, and support that front three. Pavlovic played for Serbia in the World Cup, and Forest are conceding a lot of goals, and I think a good center-back can be the difference between going down and staying up. Castro Montes, a left winger, he's a Genk currently, and he is very direct, likes to take players on. They have just signed Orsic, but to give them more options on the flanks. Pedro Porro performing well in Portugal, and I think this deal will happen this window. He's a good attacking full-back, and Conte wants him, and the player wants to go to Spurs. Spence at West Ham, it hasn't worked out for him at Spurs, and he needs a move to a club, and the Hammers are in a bad spot at the moment, so he needs a move, and at West Ham he will get playing time, regain his confidence. Now Wolves need a centre-back badly, and J-Lo is a young player, quick, but is playing in an underachieving Lille side, so it would be a good move on the player's side. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.